It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brood Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It is Monday, June 18th, 2018. It is 7 a.m.
Whoop,
we have
whoop.
yeah, woo-woo.
Whoop, whoop.
Hot and humid.
Yeah,
Woo-hoo.
yeah. Hot and humid is right. My goodness.
Did you hear this comment he made a minute ago? Hey, summer starts this week. I'm like, have you been outside?
Yeah, summer's been here.
The temperatures got here. You know, it seemed like we went from 19 to 90.
We did.
I mean, literally in April,
Yeah.
it was cold. And then all of a sudden, just bloop.
And humid. That's what gets you, is the humidity.
The heat ain't bothering as bad as that humidity. You know,
Yeah, the
my
humidity will get you.
goodness. It is terrible. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Hope you're not sweating yet, but wait, the day is not.
You will.
You will.
Give it time.
Give it time. Get your day started. You'll be sweating. And so, have a good weekend.
I did.
Got a lot accomplished.
Did you?
Yeah.
You work outside in the heat
Uh-huh.
in this before summertime?
Uh-huh. Yeah. It's still spring. Yeah. Doing my spring cleaning. Yeah.
I drove to Tulsa, Oklahoma
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah.
And then came back.
That's quite obvious. So, did you have fun in Tulsa?
We went to, it was really weird. It's called the Center of the Universe. And it's like this acoustic phenomenon thing. And you walk in the center of this little, it's a concrete walkway. And in the center of it, when you stand there, you hear an echo underneath you that comes back louder than your voice.
Wow.
But if you stand just outside that circle, you can't hear it.
That's weird.
And it's like a 2-foot round circle.
Yeah.
And it's the most bizarre thing. Because you can be standing right next to it and you'll never hear the echo.
It's weird.
Pretty cool.
Center of the Universe.
Anyway, welcome to Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host, along with Jerry Hogan, Scooter Callis, and we're enjoying. I had a guest stop by over the weekend, enjoy some Brood Awakening coffee, and here's his reaction after one cup. You want to throw that on the screen? That's 1 cup of Brood Awakening right there.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Bruce Emerson shared that with me.
That's what your coffee will do.
That's 1
People
cup.
that are coming on the show, if you don't want to look like this, stay away from his coffee.
We're enjoying Brood Awakening coffee.
that
You
is
can do the
wrong.
same. Ain't that hilarious? 1 cup's all it takes to get your day started with Brood Awakening
You
coffee.
guys here in about 5 minutes, you'll be seeing Jerry doing that.
Can you imagine?
That's his new weight loss program.
Yeah.
Brood Awakening coffee with 3 locations to serve you. Balmer Boulevard, BRMC lobby, 62 East Plaza out by Anytime Fitness. And Mike and his staff will welcome you and give you the best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brood Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Brood Awakening coffee. And
It'll make you dance.
good, Jerry.
Chunk spares. Chasing wild animals through the city.
I thought that was pretty good. Yeah. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring you morning prayer each and every day. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect, when the need arises, choose Roller Funeral Homes. And I'm just blown away by the professionalism of Roller Funeral Homes and how much they care and how hard they work to ensure the proper service for your loved one. So when the need arises, Roller Funeral Homes. Let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, across our area for the next few weeks, churches will hold vacation Bible school programs for kids. And Lord, I pray for the success of these Bible schools. Bless the workers as they volunteer to lead children to Christ, and overall the lifetime of memories that the kids will have. Plus, really, this could be the only positive thing some of the children see all summer. So bless the efforts of all that work to make lives better for our children in our area, Lord. And that's my prayer today. Amen.
Amen.
Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring you morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes. Greg's Farm Services bring you the morning weather each and every day. Greg's Farm Services on the farm, in the home, around the community. They still have help wanted sign up. Customer service sales position at the feed store. Need to be kind and sincere, and need to know a little bit of the keyboard. and need to perform basic math in your head, count back cash, change, capable of carrying 50-pound bags for customers, and be willing to be on your feet most of the day. There you go. There, you can lose some weight right there, hauling 50-pound bags of feed.
Just drink some of that coffee, and boy, you'd be
dancing with a 50-pound bag.
Pull you around their wagon.
Pull it around. There you go. Saturday, August 11th is the Greg's Wildlife Expo. It's Saturday, August 11th from 9 to 3. Vendor registration is open. You can register right here online. Johnny Morris's Wonders of Wildlife National Museum and Aquarium will be in attendance. And it's going to be from 9 to 3 at the fairgrounds, August 11th. Coming up quick, less than 2 months. Keep saying, oh, well, that's just 3 or 4 days before school starts. Hey, blink your eyes twice and school's going to start. It comes up that fast.
Bite your tongue.
Yeah.
I'm not ready.
I ain't either. Greg's Farm Services, on the farm, in the home, in the community. Greg's Farm Services. Check out their specials right now. A 50-foot Flex-Rite garden hose for $19.99. 3-pack of 7 Dust for $10.99. DeWitt 3-year weed barrier, $4.99. Regular price is $5.99. It's 3 foot by 50 foot. They have cotton-burr compost available and wasp and hornet spray. All kinds of good things at Greg's Farm Services. Once again, on the farm, around the home, in the community. Greg Farm Services, Mountain Home, and Midway. They bring you the morning weather each and every day. So proud to have them as our sponsor. 72 degrees in Mountain Home, 73 at Harrison, 75 already at Hardy. Wow, even along the river, 75 degrees already over the Spring River. 72 at Mountain View, 74 already in Yellville, 72 at Marshall, 72 at Calico, 73 in St. Louis. Poplar Bluff, 75. Branson, 72. West Plains, 74. 48. Watford City, North Dakota. Hopefully that's a hit of the cold front coming down. 48.
He's crazy to live up there.
My son be, yahoo, get out there and work all day. Well, there you go. Let's take a look at this map. I'm going to bring this up here. I'll throw this on. Well, that says Thursday, but anyway. We have the potential of some storms coming through starting, I think, tomorrow? We'll get to the forecast here in a minute. But you can see this layout here from Weather Nation is showing from Rapid City, Sioux Falls, Waterloo, Iowa, Omaha. Some good rain coming across the Great Plains and the Northern Plains right here. And hopefully that'll sag down and hopefully soak us up some stuff. We're getting dry. My goodness, it's dry. Anyway, on the radar, you can see some of that in the upper part of the nation. Idaho, Montana, Oregon, South Dakota, Nebraska, Wyoming getting some precip right now. Minnesota, Iowa, Wisconsin, some pretty good showers. That's a good 1,000 miles across there from Idaho to Wisconsin anyway. Then we have some on the Gulf Coast starting to form right there. You see the Gulf Coast of Texas, Louisiana down there, some shower activity. So maybe that high pressure systems have been sitting over Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas, and will move on to the east and northeast and warm up the nice folks in New England and the East Coast and bring us some relief from this heat and the humidity. So you can see Arkansas is all clear right now. Missouri's all clear. We'll double check here. We'll hit the Little Rock stop real quick. 62, 412 east and west. Come on, computer. There you go. Clear as a bell. 65 north-south, Branson, Little Rock in good shape. Little Rock, Batesville along 167. And Highway 67 to Poplar Bluff in good shape. Interstates 30, 40, 49, 55, 555 in Arkansas in good shape right now. Hopefully they're going to get wet soon. St. Louis radar stop, I-64 east, I-70 east from St. Louis. Looks like it's in good shape. I-55 coming in from Sikeston to St. Louis. I-70 and I-44, no precip showing up on the radar right now in that part of Missouri, southwest Missouri. Oop. Don't you like that one when they don't have the radar turned on? Well, never mind. Why don't we go to Tulsa? Let's try Tulsa. There we go. I-44 Tulsa, Joplin, Springfield looks good. You can even see Nevada, Missouri, and Clinton, Missouri in there as well. And so, click, click, click. If you want to follow along, this is just go to www.weather.gov, and this is National Weather Service. And there's no secret here. I wonder what he's using. It's National Weather Service. Everybody can access it. Forecast-wise, they're showing today high of 90, mostly sunny, then slight chance of thunder showers today, 20% chance. Moves into tonight and tomorrow, sunny, then slight chance of storms, high of 90 on Tuesday. Ah, boy, here we go. 20% chance of slight storms. Then it cools off to 85 on Wednesday. That looks good. 85 on Wednesday, 40% chance of showers all day Wednesday. 50% chance of showers on Thursday with a high of only 83 and a low of 67. I guarantee you this boy's window is going to be open when it's 67 degrees.
It'll be raining.
No, I don't care.
That's the
warning you.
beginning of summer.
Yeah,
Right
there you go. There's the beginning of summer right there. So, but yesterday was pleasant. Caleb and I went, had something to eat last night at Pizza Hut. Went out and grabbed a sandwich and salad and stuff. Standing outside in the parking lot, it was pleasant. I mean, had a nice breeze, a little bit of a breeze, and
Yeah.
I think there was a little bit of break in the humidity. Dew point was high, but the humidity was low. So, I mean, it's June in Arkansas. I mean, what are you going to do about it, you know?
Wait for July.
Wait wait for July. How true. So, Jerry, what you got coming up?
Oh, man, we got all kinds of stuff going on. June 23rd is the summer. Oh, this is brought to you by the affordable housing.
There you go.
If you're looking for something different than what you got and rent's kind of out of control, call affordable housing.
Listen to the name, Affordable Housing, 741-2883.
Yeah, they will get you hooked up with something that fits in your budget a little better. So give them a call.
Give them a call.
All right, this community calendar, June 23rd, which is Saturday at 7:30 a.m., the Van Mater Senior Activity and Wellness Center and Mountain Home is hosting a summer costume fun walk in the park. And I'll get a little more information on that. Prizes for best costume, pre-registration $20, day of race $25. Registration forms are available at the center. This event is in conjunction with our summer festival at Van Mater. If you want more information, call 424-3054. And scrolling. Fellas, there's really just not a lot going on, I'm telling you.
Well, starting today in Flippin, Arkansas, Vacation Bible School starts at 8:30 this morning. I'm sure you can still register your children there at the church. First Baptist Church of Flippin invites kids need to be age 4 before August 1st through completed 6th grade. Starts today through Friday, 8:30 to noon. A lot of fun. That's how we used to have VBS. It used to start like 8:30, 9 o'clock. We had a blast. Of course,
Did you?
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of fun. It was, in my childhood, it was First Baptist Church of Fairview Heights, Illinois. And just a good group of folks. You know, just a lot of fun. So, hey, Scooter, can we throw this up real quick on screen? We'll show folks right here. What I did, I went to Facebook, and I searched for First Baptist Church Flippin, Arkansas, but right here, parents, register your kids right here. You can see the cursor move right here. You click right here, and it'll bring up this form right here, Kid Event Pro, and there, right there gives you the address, the phone number, everything you need for VBS at First Baptist in Flippin. It's going to be a lot of fun. Pastor Aaron Lindsay makes things a lot of fun for the kids, and I'm sure his kids will be there today too. So.
And then June 20th, Wednesday, 7 p.m., the Bacon Brothers.
Yep.
At ASU Mountain Home. I assume tickets are still available, so give them a call.
Scooter, you know anything going on?
I know West Plains has got that Performance of Shrek coming up. I got to get some more information on it, but it's starting on the 22nd.
On Friday?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I will get some more information and stuff, and that way people want to go to West Plains, watch the Performance of Shrek. Should be good.
There you go. What's the special at the restaurant today?
Oh, it's chicken fried steak day.
Oh,
It's Monday.
yeah. Oh,
Monday.
yeah.
Chicken fried steak. You got eggs, hash browns, biscuit, and gravy, all for $6.88. Or come in for lunch and you get chicken fried steak with 2 sides, roller cornbread, $6.88.
I love your okra with that. Okra, man.
Oh.
Excuse me, my back is itching. I get scratched on the back. There we go.
There you go.
I need a back scratch.
So much for the okra.
I get the mashed potatoes and okra with the chicken fried steak. It is so good.
I like the okra. I do.
It's good. It really is. So.
I love okra.
Anyway, coming up, Bob Recktenwald Sports. Let's see Lester Wright walking in the door right now. So we're going to take a break so Bob can visit with Lester, talk about the tournament and other good things going on. So stick around. We'll be right back.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the pie lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
Nemus Pizza in Gassville, Arkansas is your home for national and international award-winning pizza. Nemus Pizza offers artisan-made award-winning pizza with only the freshest and finest of ingredients. Each pizza is made from scratch and hand-tossed at the time you place your order. And also check out their calzone strombolis, an oven-baked folded pizza stuffed with your choice of meat. Sauce can be on the side or included inside at your request. Nemus Pizza in Gassville, Arkansas, your home for award-winning pizza.
You already know that Ferris mowers are the only mowers on the market with a patented spring suspension system, saving you time in the seat, less back stress, and a professional even cut every time. You already know that Mower Warehouse is the only area dealership that will accept your mower trade-in. But did you know that a truckload of discounted 2017 models just arrived at Mower Warehouse, allowing you the pleasure of saving hundreds of dollars on your next mower purchase of a new Ferris or Simplicity zero-turn machine? Come check out the parking lot sale at Mower Warehouse, located on Buzzard Roost in Mountain Home.
With a large showroom of over 13,000 square feet, the Furniture Depot is your local choice for quality name brand furniture at prices anyone can afford. They carry a great selection of catnapper recliners, power recliners with lumbar support, and lift chairs. Check out Furniture Depot's variety of living room and dining room sets in various styles and designs. And don't forget about their mattress gallery featuring Serta, Symbol mattresses, and adjustable beds. Family owned and operated, that's Furniture Depot, located in the Ozark Shopping Center in Mountain Home.
Why would I recommend Hospice the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Have you ever?
$7:17, almost $7:18, and it's time for Bob Recktenwald Sports. And Lester White's here drinking some Brewed Awakening coffee. Good morning, gentlemen. Welcome.
Lester said he was ready for a day off.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah, but he's drinking coffee. Well, you didn't make it, so it's probably safe.
Yeah.
Did you make this coffee, Scooter? Did he?
No, he made it, not me.
Lester?
No, very good. Very good
I'm
coffee.
afraid to say, but you may be dancing in the streets. Which one? There's something about, from what they say, I don't drink it, never have, but they say that there's something special about Dale's coffee.
Oh, that's good. Oh,
I don't know if it causes you to do the Texas two-step or...
Plenty of room out there to dance.
Lester's with us this morning to talk to us about the Mickey Husky Twin Lakes Classic that didn't actually turn out the way he'd hoped to, but boy, it was a good tournament, wasn't it?
Very good, yeah. Had excellent weather. It was very hot, good baseball weather, and had great crowds, and so didn't turn out like we wanted it to, but was out there battling and playing hard, and we just came up short.
Hey, before we start talking about the tournament itself, let's go back a couple of weeks and talk about the alumni game and the fundraiser that you had that you were on. You and Hillary were here talking about last time.
Actually, we sold a little over 200 rack of ribs. We had a big cake and pie auction that night. And we won the alumni game. We had a great crowd, so it was a great fundraiser for us. And Hillary and White River Smoke, and he had, let's see, I guess there were like 6 or 7 grills there, and a lot of smoke and a lot of ribs.
You know, that alumni game, how many alumni participate in that with you every year?
We usually have somewhere around 20 or 25. The younger ones that's in the past probably 3 or 4 years always come back, and then I've got 4 or 5 that's been coming back for probably 20 years.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And that helps generate some funds for your traveling and future tournaments and stuff. Is that what the money goes for?
Oh yes, definitely. A lot of people think that we have a tax base, to help support us, but we don't have that. We don't have anything like the high schools and the schools do. Every penny that we spend, we have to raise. So we've got good fundraisers. People support it, or business people do. So we get to showcase our kids, try to further their education and baseball career if that's what they wish to do. And so if we can get one kid some help in college, we feel like all of our time and effort and our money is well spent.
And the Mickey Husky Classic, how many years has that been going on?
32 years.
Yeah. And you've coached every one of them.
Yeah. And I got my second coaches of the tournament this year. So that's not a very good record, is it?
2 out of 32?
Yeah, I won one in 1988, and I won yesterday. So that was very cool for me. Yeah.
30 years later.
Kind of surprised me, yeah. But we won it in the Classic 3 years in a row in 96, 97, 98. And but when it comes up to that, we have at that time there was probably, we had like 24 teams in the tournament. So I always said that they all come and spend the money to give them all the awards. So, yeah.
Is the size of that tournament changing year to year? Is it getting any bigger? Is it getting smaller? What's going on with that?
Actually, we just try to hold it to 8 or 10 teams each year on account of we'll get to play it on one field, and we don't have that. One time we used 4 fields. We used the high school at Cotter, we used the Gasville field, we used Twin Lakes, and we used Cooper. Mm-hmm. And so, but it's you got to have a lot of tournament directors and assistant directors, and it takes an awful enormous amount of help to do that.
Yeah.
So this past season, everything was played here at Cooper Park?
Right. All the games were played here. We had 4 games Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then the runner-up and the championship game yesterday.
And no rain.
No, we didn't have any. No, we dodged the bullet.
Years past, it's always seemed to rain
we've
that tournament
have
weekend.
a big old blue tarp we got out there, and we was glad we didn't have to roll it out this year.
Yeah.
Well, that right there, that is good. It's good that you didn't have the rain. We need the rain, but still, it really throws a monkey wrench into the plans when you have a 45-minute rain delay or an hour rain delay.
Yeah, it just it sets everything back, and then of course after that, after you put the tarp out, then you got to pull the tarp, then you got the field,
To
get it
redress the
ready
field.
again, and then get going. And but you just have to deal with it if you're going to put on a tournament.
Yep.
Who does your field prep work for you? Is that done by the parents? Is that y'all hire that out, or?
No, it's done by the coaches and some of the city workers, park workers.
Park workers.
Yeah.
And they just keep it up for you during the season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, do a good job.
It's a nice facility, and it's a good location. A lot of parking. There seems to be a pretty good crowd to come out for the tournament.
Oh yeah, we
each
had a
night
good
since Thursday.
Good every night. Yeah, and even yesterday when it was hot, we had really a good crowd. Yeah.
Well, Scooter, if you'll take us for a break, we'll come back, recap some scores over the tournament, and discuss who won the bats. I understand there's some bats given out this week.
Be right back. Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Hi, I'm Ricky with Arch Trash Pickup. If anybody needs trash service in the area, please give us a call. Arch Trash Service is veteran owned, and I've been in the local area resident for over 20 years. I'll provide a better service than the other guys and even provide front door service trash pickup for those that aren't able to take their trash to the curb. We'll also pick up almost anything and even provide free recycling. I am Ricky with Arch Trash Pickup, and please give me a call for all your trash service needs.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Do you ever?
We're back with Coach Lester White from the Mountain Home American Legion baseball team. Lester, the tournament started last Thursday and ended up yesterday afternoon late. How did overall the tournament was a success, but were there any surprises, any Cinderella teams that finished better than what everybody thought?
Probably Fort Smith, ending up as one of the runner-ups, and they took fourth place yesterday. So it was, not really surprised, but they had a good young ball club.
Yeah. Well, recap the tournament for us, would you?
It started out real good for us. We had a big win Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night, Saturday, and then yesterday with the championship game, they took a 1-0 lead, and then we jumped out, took a 2-1 lead, and then the next inning, we walked some hitters and what I thought was a unfortunate call, I guess you'd say, and didn't go our way, and so it just led to a big inning for Pontotoc, and they took like a 7-2 lead, and it kind of throwed us behind. When that happens, you can't do the stuff that we like to do, is bunt and hit and run and steal and like that with this ball club, and when you get behind like that, you're just playing station-to-station baseball.
How many times has Pontotoc won this tournament?
I think that was their 6th time.
6 times?
Yeah.
Well, they must have a pretty good base of players to pick from.
Yeah, they have a large area that they can, in high schools that they pick from, and they're been coached for years. I made him in 1997 in Tupelo, Mississippi, and he's been coming up here ever since 1998. So
And you say Pontotoc has a pretty good way to draw. I've been to Pontotoc, Mississippi, and it's not the biggest spot in the state, but like I say, it's just it's 30, 40 miles southwest, I think, of Tupelo, ain't it?
Yeah, it's just due west of Tupelo.
Due west, yeah.
It's between Tupelo and Oxford.
And Oxford, yeah.
Yeah.
So when those teams come into the city, they come in on Wednesday or so, and they stay throughout the whole tournament.
Mm-hmm.
The folks in the city need to realize the ramifications of tax dollars that generates.
Yeah.
That tournament, there's no telling what kind of money it generates for City of Mountain Home.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's not just the baseball tournament, but you've got any kind of bass tournaments, you've got soccer. It doesn't matter. Those tournaments are a generator for the city. So with that said, I would suggest that these business owners that are out there that do support, go support them. Go support that business owner that supports this American Legion baseball tournament. How do y'all recognize your outstanding players during this tournament? Is there just one MVP that gets recognized, or?
No, there's several different awards. Yeah, for defensive player, offensive player, the outstanding pitcher, the MVP, the stolen base award.
Do you happen to have a list of those with you?
Yeah, I do.
Well, let's go over those.
If your eyes are better than mine.
Sure.
I don't have my strong glasses.
The strong ones? Got to have the strong ones?
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, you're right. Let's take a look at it. The all-tournament team, the tournament MVP was Kelton Hall from Pontotoc. You've got on that all-tournament team Luke Hancock, Pontotoc, Walker Johnson, Pontotoc, Joel Wilkerson, Pontotoc, Caleb Johnson from Locker Room, Hunter, is that Wojcik?
Yeah.
Wojcik from Locker Room, Zane Wallace, Lathan Brooks from Paragould. You've got Brooks Bosher and Landon Chafin from Fort Smith, and Jake Morehouse from Harrison. Offensive MVP was Luke Hancock from Pontotoc. Defensive MVP was Samuel Stowers from Locker Room. Outstanding pitcher, Tyler Smith, Pontotoc. Outstanding coach, Lester White, Locker Room. Home run king, Kelton Hall, Pontotoc. I'm guessing he hit several home runs.
Yeah.
Base thief, Lathan Brooks, Paragould. Most team home runs, Pontotoc, and sportsmanship award went to Harrison. That's a pretty good list. Now, what do those young athletes get for having? Is that where the bats come in down at
the all-tournament team? They all got individual plaques, like a 4x8 or 6x6 or something like that. And then the first year here, these were all wooden bats that had the award stenciled on it, plus Mickey's autograph that was on it, and the 2018 Twin Lakes Locker Room Classic, and it's all stenciled on there. So
I bet those are pretty nice.
Yeah, and all of them that seen it, they wanted to get one of them. But you know, it's the way that works is that we keep everything. Of course, now we have for I guess 25 years or so. The first years we had to keep it all on paper as it went around, and then when the computers come around, everything is put on it, and then you push buttons and all that comes out.
It's amazing.
So all their stats is put in at night, and from each team, and then on Sunday you push the buttons and come up with it. Yeah, stolen bases, the RBIs, all of that, and then of course the big one. Usually it comes from the majority of them will come from the final four teams on Sunday, like Fort Smith, Paragould, Pontotoc, and the Locker Room.
That was trying to see who did that article for you.
Neil Denton.
Neil Denton. You know, that's a pretty pretty good couple of pages of in-depth sports writing right there, and Neil always does a good job. What's up next for the locker room?
Well, we go to bait for Wednesday. Yeah, and then we jump back into tournament play at Paragould Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Is that a pretty good sized tournament down there?
Yeah, it's 8 teams.
8 teams.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. When you're playing the game, do you like to see a good pitcher's duel? You like to see a 0-0 game going into the 8th, or 1-0 game going into the 8th? Or you like to see a lot of offense?
Well, I like the offensive part of it, but also with our ball club, this year is pitching and probably defense, and we got some that are hitting real good. We got some that's not. So I think as we go along, and then about the 1st of July, and then we'll really start putting a little more pressure on them to try to get ready for our district and our state tournament.
When you start getting young men this age and they want to pursue a collegiate or a major league career, how do you develop your pitchers? Step one, because
step one is probably they have to. What happens is now that we have a pitch count.
Yeah.
Okay, that's instituted by the National American Legion that comes out of Indianapolis, and they have set all the rules for us. So what happened was about 3 years ago, a particular team, they throwed their pitcher 236 pitches, and it was on ESPN2. And so some of the big supporters of that, Diamond Baseball, Gatorade, ESPN, and all that, they said, if that's going to happen, we're going to pull our money. We're not going to sponsor something like that. So anyway, they come up with that. Last year, we had 9-inning games, and your pitcher was allowed to throw 120 pitches. Okay. This year, they cut it down to all of our district, state, regional, and World Series are 7-inning games, and your pitcher can throw 105. So actually now you have to really mechanically what we call just pound the strike zone. Don't be wasting so many pitches.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's all going to add up to the end if you.
You get a poor pitcher on the mound, if he does 2 innings and throw 45 pitches, basically almost half his game shot in 2 innings.
Exactly.
Is there a run rule in these tournaments?
Yeah. Yeah, you got a 12-run mercy rule after 3 innings and 8 after 5. Yeah.
Well, what can the general public do to help you for the rest of the season?
Well, just support us, and we'll try to get our team. We got a pretty heavy July coming up. We got the tournament at Paragould, and then we go the next weekend. We go to Charleston, Missouri, over in the Boot Hill, for it's like a 20-team tournament, 4 pools, and then we go to the big tournament. They've had it for, this is going to be like the 60th year they've had it, the Wingette tournament in Bartlesville, Oklahoma, and then we got some league games, and then we go into the district tournament.
Do you have an admission charge at the Cooper Park when they come watch?
Yeah, $5 for it, $2 for students.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, Scooter, take us away. We've been with Lester White. We're going to cut him loose, let him go get about his day. And Lester, we appreciate your time.
Yeah, that one over at Charleston, that's way over there in southeast Missouri.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's over past Morehouse, Missouri. Been over there, Sykeston area.
Over by Sykeston, and it ain't too far from Cairo, Illinois.
Yeah, yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
We'll be hitting you up for another update later, Lester. We sure appreciate
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks for coming in.
We get down to Paragould, Charleston, and Bartlesville, Anytime.
Okay,
All right.
sounds good. We
Yeah.
appreciate your time.
Yes, sir.
Gooder?
Thank you.
Be right back.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like your butt's dragging and you could really use a lift? Ozark Diesel Off-Road. Ozark Diesel Off-Road has been installing lifts for over 25 years. They specialize in all your off-road vehicle needs, from general repairs such as engine diagnostics, clutch and brake repair, to custom fabrication like axle gears and lockers, leveling and suspension kits, and everything in between. So if your vehicle could really use a lift, head to Ozark Diesel Off-Road, located at 5051 Highway 62 East, or give them a call at 870-425-LIFT.
Hello, I'm Charles Ferguson. Here at Mountain View Chevrolet, we still do business the old-fashioned way with honesty and integrity. And we have a good inventory of new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs from large to small. Our service department has all GM certified technicians, and our friendly salespeople are ready and eager to fit a car truck to your needs in a price range you can afford. We also have a lot full of pre-owned cars and trucks, program and new car trade-ins to choose from. So come see us at Mountain View Chevrolet.
You've tried medications just cover up the pain, and you've tried dieting to help lose weight. Before you try something drastic like surgery to get rid of the numbness and tingling, why don't you try a better approach to health? Hi, I'm Dr. Charles Osgood, and at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we heal the whole person the natural way.
At Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we take a hands-on approach to chiropractic care, massage therapy, and nutritional counseling. Our 20 years of service has led to successful results.
When I come in to see Dr. Osgood, sometimes after one adjustment, I have immediate relief. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 adjustments.
I recommend Mountain Home Family Chiropractic because it really works and keeps me pain-free.
Mountain Home Family Chiropractic supports the community by donating to Mountain Home Food Basket and the Lions Club. Request an appointment with us today at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Excellence for your body and frame alignment.
Our roll burger was only 7 ounces, but now it's 8 with brioche bun and pickles. Comes with its own steak knife, it's really that big. Your best competition is always yourself. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. We're focused on one thing: burgers, ribs, fajitas. Just that one thing: burgers, ribs, and fajitas. We're reeling in our menu because it got out of hand. We had a moment of self-actualization. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back.
$7:42, and nice little wrap up of the tournament here in town. Lester White, the legendary Lester White.
The man, the legend.
He's been around a while, hasn't he, Bob?
I'm telling you. He coached the very first locker room classic 32 years ago, he said. And has only been coach of the tournament twice.
But you know, at Brent, like you said, we had Fort Smith, Harrison, Paragould, Pontotoc, Mountain Home, and who was the other teams come in from that. But you know, you talk about the revenues off of that. We were at Colton's Friday night, Saturday, something like that. I forget what it was. Pontotoc, some of the kids from Pontotoc came in. It was just money in the bank, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you hear a bunch of folks griping about, why do we have all these baseball fields, and why do we have these softball fields, and you know, everything's for the kids. Well, it's not everything's for the kids. If you sit down and figure out how much those kids generate tax dollars doing these tournaments for the city, the attitudes might change just a little bit.
Well, when you think about it, you probably got a 25-man roster on these teams.
I would bet, yes.
Probably a 25-man roster.
10 teams.
10 teams. So you're looking at 250 people.
250 players.
Players. You're right. Now you got mom and dad, maybe grandpa.
500 parents.
Maybe.
Not counting grandma and anybody else that might come.
And you know, Paragould's not that hard of a drive. Fort Smith, not that hard of a drive. Harrison's an easy drive. So you got 3 cities right here. Well, you know, we play at 8:40 or 7:45. The game be over 10:30. Why don't we just get a room? Cha-ching, cha-ching. You know, that's what it's about, folks.
Yeah.
Come visit us. You know.
Let's go to the lake.
Let's go to the lake. Well, you know, I was working at one tournament 4 or 5 years ago, and it was a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and one team, I don't even know where they're from. So, well, we don't play again until Saturday at 9 a.m. Do you know of a guide on the river? I can find you one. Chamber of Commerce. They helped out. We had all kinds of information out there because these people would come into Norfolk, Wool Shoals, White River. You know, they wanted to have some fun other than sitting in the bleachers sweating watching the kids play ball.
Well, this is an annual tournament, and this tournament has been set 32 years. So a lot of these parents have, this is their vacation week.
Yeah.
They'll come in on Sunday, Saturday to Sunday before, stay throughout the tournament, and they'll leave. Well, this game last night I don't think was over till 6 o'clock probably. Didn't play till 2:45, so by the time it's all said and done, it's 6 o'clock. They drive home and go back to work on Monday after they've spent a week in the Twin Lakes area.
Yep.
You know, don't really want to hear about how much it costs to have those baseball fields kept up, because guess what? Other than a few laborers from the city is not paying any maintenance for those fields. It's all done by volunteers, the coaches, the players. Before the season even starts, before the high school complex was done, the high school teams would go there and they would start manicuring that field. Once their season was over, they'd hand it off to the Legion teams, both of them. They would pick it up, and the city, the tax dollars aren't spent on that field anymore. And in the first place, that complex was donated by the Cooper family back in the 70s.
Plus the fact, whether you're having a tournament or not, that grass keeps growing. It's going to have to be cut regardless. Whether it's a baseball field or the walking area in the park, it's maintained by the city. That's
well, but no, the field itself is not done all year round.
But the park
is, but the baseball field itself is not done. They leave it for the folks that know about that grass and that sandy mixture that's underneath that grass to deal with.
For the drainage.
You know, but you take a look at that field itself is not idle from the time they start practicing high school ball until the end of Legion. Now this year with the new complex for the high school, once Legion gets their team set or their practice cut date set until the end of the season, that'll be kept up by the Legion folks, and they do a bang up job. So
nice facility.
Hats off to Lester White and his gang for pulling off another great tournament. And
so Pontotoc came out on top.
They did. They won pretty sizable, but you know it's the way it goes.
That's it.
It's kind of like the Cubs beating Cardinals 2 out of 3 over the weekend. Just
we're just not. Well, I mean, we're just. Cubs are a good team right now. You got to hand it to the Cubs. Congrats, Cubs! 2 out of 3.
I don't know if they're all that good or if the competition's that bad. I mean, they're really not that good.
Well, St. Louis is not playing good baseball. You know, we've got some more guys up from 3A, 2A. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you know, Cubs are doing good.
It's always a good day.
I think the Cubs moved into first place in the Central.
It's always a good day when you can go to ESPN.com and pull up the MLB scores, and it says that Chicago's listed on top of St. Louis. It's always a good day when you look at that.
Save my Father's Day.
You know,
we've had our days, let me tell you.
Yeah, we don't care about the past. We're looking to the future. The Razorbacks are in the College World Series in Omaha, Nebraska.
And spanked Texas.
And put a whooping on the Longhorns.
Oh, Brewers are first. There, go back to okay. All right.
You were talking about.
Look at that.
Well, we do that, but you know nobody's talking about the Brewers. We're talking about the Cubs and the Cardinals, Dale.
They lose 2, we win 2.
Just because the name of this program is Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman does not mean that that's all we're going to talk about is your Cardinals and how well they've done in years past.
1985.
We lost that year to Kansas City.
Truthful, I would like to see the Brewers win the whole stinking thing. You know why? Because that means the Cardinals did not. Anyway, back to college baseball. Mississippi State pulled off a win on Saturday, 1-0.
Wow,
that's a ball game.
Pitcher's duel.
That's a good ball game. The Razorbacks pulled off a big win. I think it was 11-2 was the final yesterday. And you were talking about rain delays and such.
Oh boy, yeah.
2.5 hour rain delay yesterday.
At Omaha?
At Omaha. It was 11-5 was the final between Arkansas and Texas. Texas Tech beat #1 ranked Florida 6-3. That's pretty good. I'd much rather see Arkansas play Texas Tech than I would let them play Florida again. Mississippi State beat Washington 1-0, and North Carolina beat Oregon State 8-6. So they'll have some games again today. I believe that we'll have Oregon State and Washington will play at 1 o'clock this afternoon, and then Mississippi State and North Carolina will play tonight at 6. Then Florida and Texas will play on Tuesday at 1, and Arkansas and Texas Tech will play Tuesday at 6. It's a double elimination tournament. I think until the championship, and I think it's best of 5. I think it may be best of 7, might be best of 5. So, other than that, things are a little slow locally for sports, other than the Twin Lakes Classic. I think we're entering the dead zone for the AAA.
Should be.
Yeah.
I think it's a 2-week period that runs from now until
Does it start July 1?
I think it starts today.
Really?
And ends July 1.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
I think it's a
That's
2-week,
right,
2-week, 10-day.
2-week can't do anything.
Can't do nothing.
You can't even make a phone call.
The students can go and do things on their own if they wanted to organize something on their own, but they cannot. There's not allowed to have any coach input at all.
Yep.
So this time of the year is when a lot of our local coaches will take their family vacations, and they'll be gone for a couple of weeks.
How about a break?
We can take a
Why don't
break.
we roll some commercials here? Be right back.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the pie lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
Neema's Pizza in Gassville, Arkansas is your home for national and international award-winning pizza. Neema's Pizza offers artisan-made award-winning pizza with only the freshest and finest of ingredients. Each pizza is made from scratch and hand-tossed at the time you place your order. And also check out their calzone strombolis, an oven-baked folded pizza stuffed with your choice of meat. Sauce can be on the side or included inside at your request. Neema's Pizza in Gassville, Arkansas, your home for award-winning pizza.
You already know that Ferris mowers are the only mowers on the market with a patented spring suspension system, saving you time in the seat, less back stress, and a professional even cut every time. You already know that Mower Warehouse is the only area dealership that will accept your mower trade-in. But did you know that a truckload of discounted 2017 models just arrived at Mower Warehouse, allowing you the pleasure of saving hundreds of dollars on your next mower purchase of a new Ferris or Simplicity zero-turn machine? Come check out the parking lot sale at Mower Warehouse, located on Buzzard Roost in Mountain Home.
With a large showroom. And it's almost 7:54 on this Monday, June 18th, and more hot weather in store for today. Showers coming through on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Hopefully it cools things down a little bit.
Dale, how's your special coming?
Slow. A lot of information still rolling in. It's just unbelievable. I went to the Hidden in Plain View. Shannon Rucker told me about this. So I went over there. That was on the 5th of June. And, you know, it's surprising what kids can get into. And they gave us a demonstration. Like, I'm going to take this highlighter. Looks like a standard highlighter. You pop the cap and you got a little thing, you know, you can highlight whatever. But the thing is, It's actually a pipe. Pull the base out of it. You know, they had Barbasol, shave cream, water bottles, chapstick, lipstick, even women's undergarments to where their bras are made to where you can put pills in, baseball caps come out, unfold, you can hide drugs. It's like, what? You know, so, you know, it's the awareness, you know, and so we're still adding footage to this. The special I wanted to air on March 18th, just the amount of stuff coming in, and it's an issue not only in the Twin Lakes area, but all across the state and across the country. You know, we've got some addiction issues here, and we want to help folks. And so Jamie Leach was here from First Step last week, BRMC. The bottom line, the overall thing is the addiction, bullying, suicide. We've had too many lives lost this year. Whether you're a 14-year-old girl from Marion County or an 18-year-old young man from Baxter County or Fulton County, wherever it may be, we love our folks, and it's tough. So we're continuing work on it. I mean, work continues. I didn't know it was going to be a half a year or a longer project, but the work continues.
Our world has changed terribly. You know, I was checking out the Sheriff's Department website the other night, and I stumbled, and I'm not even going to mention this guy's name because he's not worth giving him the publicity that he's unfortunately going to end up getting a lot of. This guy is picked up at 12:48 or booked in at 12:48 in the morning for domestic battery number 3, purpose of injury, aggravated assault on a family member, household endangering the welfare of a minor, terroristic threatening, 1st degree, physical injury and domestic battery 2, physical injury, contributing to a delinquency of a minor, knowingly furnishing alcohol to a minor, resisting arrest. The guy's being held on a $50,000 bond.
Yep.
It just aggravates crap out of you.
Yeah.
A 13-year-old little girl drunk out of her mind because dad's feeding it to her.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then gets mad at said little girl and holds her up against the wall by her throat. You know,
yep.
We've got in the sad, and what I bring this up for, and the sad part about it is this child or any of the other 2 that were in the house when all this happened, write it down in your little book, will end up killing themselves before they're 21.
Mm-hmm. It's a very high probability. Wow.
Because of the ignorance shown by the parent when they were so young.
Yep.
It's got nothing to do with sports, folks, but I'm telling you, it's a sad day when a parent
and
is so
97% of domestic violence issues are dropped before it goes to court. They'll drop the charges
because they're scared.
Yeah, out of 100 cases, you know, we've done a lot of research on this on all 3 subjects: addictions, bullying, and suicide. Out of 100 reported cases, 97, I want to drop the charges.
Because they're scared of what's going to happen to them down the road, and that's not the way it should be. With that said, I didn't want to be accused of bullying Dale over all the Cardinal stuff, so I had to throw something else out there.
Oh, you know, I'm looking forward to All-Star break. Maybe we could regroup, but, you know, Cubs are playing good ball. Milwaukee's playing good ball.
They have any All-Stars this year? Cardinals?
Yachty. But he got hurt real bad, so he's not back up to speed yet. And, you know, we did lose Red Shane East, one of our beloved Cardinals, for 67 years. Remember when he was the manager in 1967 and 68? He was a Mr. Cardinal, and his best buddy was Stan Musial, who we lost. And so, you know.
Well, you know, that's what happened when you get old, Dale. You
95 years
start
old.
Disappearing.
And, you know, a lot of fun, good memories. Life goes on, you know. Rest in peace, Red Shane East. And so they are, do we have that brochure about Whitey going to be here?
Yeah.
You got that over there?
Yeah, we're quick. We got about 45 seconds.
45 seconds before Scooter's going to hit the button on us here.
You made it to the table.
Yeah, hold that up real quick. There you go.
See if I can get it on a different. Yeah. We'll leave it on that one. That's good.
It's come up Saturday. Going to recognize Whitey Herzog, former St. Louis Cardinal manager. He's going to be helping out some youth center work out in Cotter-Gasville. And so.
And with that said, have a great Monday.
Day. Yep. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.